There's been a grandmom in Omaha. Has this boy in her wheel, been sending him, putting up college for him, and doesn't have a lick of their blood flowing through them, ma'am. You think a people like that is supposed to be let to run loose?
No, I don't.
Jesus Christ.
What I actually believe? You know what I actually believe? I actually believe you shouldn't be able to vote in this country unless you have land. I really do. I think we should go back
I don't want to get to that. I don't want to get off into the politics of it. What I am telling you, black women are the demise of the entire black community. Listen, 63% of you that have children are by multiple different men. You get 5 times the abortion rate of any other. You guys are just having sex.
Where are the abortion clinics put, though? They're put in those neighborhoods where black people are, right?
I've never went to one, ma'am.
They advertise, yeah, they are. You need to do research on
ma'am, listen, but you gotta stop this. Listen, I don't eat meat. I live in California. Do you know how much food is around me? It is the individual, ma'am, and what you choose to do.
I agree with that.
We gotta stop blaming Whitey for all of this. We gotta stop this.
I don't believe that it is white people's problem, but I believe that. But what could black men have done to stop the abortion clinics from going in black neighborhoods? I mean,
we didn't even need to care if they went there. If black women were not married to the white government instead of black men, listen, ma'am, you could have 2 right next door to you. And that man would have taught your standards to be so high, you would not even look at an abortion clinic. And if you were married, you wouldn't need an abortion clinic, ma'am.
Who decides who gets married, though? Who decides that?
Men do. And the quality of our women has sunk so low. Listen, not only black men, there are no group of men coming in to marry black women. Yet, black men are desired by every nationality of women on the entire planet.
That's because of TV and the media. It is. It truly is.
Ma'am, listen, ma'am, no, it's not. No, it's not, ma'am. Even white men get along with us better than they get along with you. What are you talking about?
No, the marriage rates between white men and black women is much higher than the
I said white men. There are no movies about black men called Angry Black Men.
Okay.
Ma'am, you guys earned that reputation that you have.
And who created the movies that said black women were angry? Black men.
It's true.
You hold the narrative for us to call us angry.
Ma'am, you guys are over there, and somebody tell me where it's at. You guys are over there in jails now because you couldn't behave going over to a different country. Wanted to jump on the people with the manicures. Ma'am, listen.
Sir, you're unalived in other countries too because you're going over there searching for women that don't want you.
Ma'am, we are not talking about men. Men are desired by every nationality of women. Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think that men have created an economy to where people like to go on social media, buy cameras, and talk about men? Have you seen that, ma'am? I'll answer for you. No. People aren't talking about men. You know one of the most talked about things on social media? Tell me what you think it is. Ma'am, you know it's black women. You know it's black women. You know it is. You guys are doing this stuff on TV. It's not. So I want to ask you this. Why are you in denial about this? Because we can name instances right now. You guys can't even go across the country. And the men that you say went over there and got killed, at least they were victims. You guys are going over there and making other people victims, ma'am. Ma'am, hold on. Let's do this. We need to get this straight now. This show is a little over 2.5 years old. So I'm telling you that to let you know there are no things that are coming out of my mouth that I just thought up. This is what we do. So when you say, where am I getting my information? Have you noticed that I keep quoting?
One story does not represent the entire consensus. You know that.
Suki Hana was over there, a million. Listen, ma'am.
Suki Hana does not represent black women.
Do you see? She doesn't.
No. She does not.
So you're telling me, hold on, stop. No. So you're telling me black women act nothing like Suki Hana. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know any black women that act like Suki Hana. I'm sorry. I do not.
Ma'am, have you heard the phrase $40?
No.
You guys are selling your bodies for $40, ma'am.
The prostitutes are selling their bodies.
No. We're not talking about street. We're talking about your daughters. We're talking about
Not
normal
normal.
people. Where is it at? Because we don't have to do this. We can pull it up. Ma'am, see,
Yeah,
we didn't
let
just
me
start
see
this
that.
show.
Let me see that article. Where's that?
It's not an
reference at?
article.
Where
I'll
women
let
are
you
selling
hear it
their
out of
bodies
the
for
girl's
$40.
mouth. People who are familiar with my show, they've seen the girl come on here and say, listen, what is she?
I've never heard of $40. I'm sorry, I've never heard of $40.
So, okay, well, let's do it like this. So basically, black women are doing well then.
In my opinion, yes, some of them are.
I'm going to say this to you again. 63% of you have multiple children by multiple different men. You are 5 times at the abortion clinic of any other race, ma'am. Does that sound like okay with you, ma'am? Your
No
kids
sense.
turn out absolutely terrible. Terrible. Listen, people don't really have to. People don't. Are you familiar with Kevin Samuels?
I am.
You are the only group of women who saw a man who resembled your grandfather's cheekbones, your uncle's cheekbones, wished death upon another black man, and when he died, you threw parties. It is a despicable race of people, ma'am, and I don't know why you're trying to act like you don't know.
I don't know who threw parties. I thought that was sad. But how did he die, though? Who did he die with?
A beautiful woman.
A BBW that he talked down on.
Ma'am, let's be honest. That girl was bad. Now, you guys need to stop saying that.
She
I
was
would
a
date that
BBW,
girl.
and he talked bad about those same women the entire time.
No,
had
he
his
didn't.
podcast.
I'll pull it up, ma'am, because you're delusional. So, ma'am, before I pull this up, are you going to say that that woman was not above average attractive,
I
ma'am?
didn't say she was ugly.
I
just said
asked you, in your
he
opinion,
shamed black
in your
women of that
opinion.
size while he went to another
Okay,
race.
ma'am, since you want to
And
go
praised
there,
her.
let's go. Turbulence, people. Hands down. The guy who you say you're with, hands down, he would smack that. Do you disagree?
He doesn't date women out of his race, but I think he definitely would smack a black woman of that size.
Why do you keep saying of that?
And also, the guy that I'm with would not shame a woman of that size if she was black, like Kevin Samuels did.
Ma'am, 80% of you are... So listen, let me say this. Can we agree that African American men take each other's lives at an exponential rate?
Not more than white men, but yes, they do.
This is why we can't stand y'all. Can
I'm
you
just
just
saying.
answer a question? I didn't ask you
said
about white
yes.
men.
I said yes, but they are not.
I want
they're
you to
not
see.
killing each other more than white men.
I want you to see why people don't like you.
I don't care. That's the problem. We don't need them to like us.
My question is then, if you don't care, ma'am, why are you up here? Why are you on TikTok surfing these type of pages if you don't care?
No.
ma'am?
I was zooming through and heard you say that 70% of black women are in nursing homes, and I said I disagree with that.
I don't give a damn if you disagree. I've showed too
Okay,
many
so you'll
people
be
on
lying
here.
then.
I'll pull it up for you. If I pull this up for you, will you tell me you still disagree?
I would want to know where that source is and where it's coming from.
Black woman, people. Black woman.
No, black woman that researches and reads. Black man that just reads an article and then want to use that.
So, ma'am, I'm going to ask you to do this. On
On
my panel, I'm going to ask you to do this. I'm going to hold up for you. I'm going to give you time to look it up from one of your more reliable sources, and I'll wait.
Okay, so what's the article?
Ma'am, do you know how to research?
No, you just said you're gonna tell me what your article is. I didn't hear what your article was. You said 70%.
You don't seem to care about my article because it seems mine was not an article. For one, it was research. But ma'am, you have more answers than me, and you don't trust my sources. I'm asking you to handle
No,
this.
I said we have to research those sources because even those sources have an intent to destroy our image. That's what I said.
Ma'am, black baboons have a reason to destroy our image, ma'am. It's not a lie. Black men are taking each other's lives. See, we are nothing like you. You have an extra apartment in your minds that you can run to whenever reality gets too much for you. And you just hide in that apartment and just chill till the smoke clears. But men, we
No.
stand inside of the smoke and we deal with it and we get the smoke gone.
No, you guys internalize your emotions and then blow up and probably kill somebody.
Why are we
Instead
doing
of
better than
researching
you?
and seeking all the information through. It's irrational. You guys have become very irrational.
Do you know why?
that.
Hold on, tell me why. Why are we like this?
I think you know. You want my answer? Why y'all are not evolving?
Ma'am,
You're not
slow
evolving.
down, ma'am. I'm going to ask you, why are men irrational? and in our emotions sometimes. Quick fly off the handle. Tell me.
You're not evolving.
No, ma'am. It's because you won't stop fucking having us without our dads.